There we go. Morning, Quay. I'm not feeling the best this morning. My throat is freaking killing me. So we will work on getting through this today. So thank you guys for hitting that like button, getting here right away. You guys don't know how much that really helps out. My video yesterday, I think only 3 or 4 of you guys actually jumped on it right away and commented, left likes, but it just flopped. That's probably one of the worst videos view-wise I've done in a long time. But it is what it is. Get the keywords here. I finally made a keyword list. So let me edit this as we're going here. Choose a playlist. There's a lot of work to do here before the show actually gets started. So once you launch it, it's actually some editing stuff in the background on YouTube here. If I don't get this done, nobody will show up. Other than just people that know about it. So there we go. Double check, make sure everything is done correctly. And then we'll get rolling right along here. Yeah, anyone can join. Cool. Okay. Take the day off. Oh. Why would I do that? I'd be sitting here bored drinking hot coffee trying to get feeling better. I'd be sitting here feeling miserable about myself by myself. I could be sitting here feeling miserable with you guys feeling sorry for me. No, just kidding. We'll get through it. And just keep pouring the hot coffee down my throat. That's how you do it. Pour the hot coffee down that rough, itchy throat, and it'll keep things rolling right along. So, we're up to 4 viewers. Please smash like buttons. Let's keep the likes as good as the viewership. So, KNC held up good last night. I bought into it last night, almost at the top of this little run here. Figured what the heck, it pulled back across the top of these right here. So, I got it right underneath the tips. Dipped down. Nice pump last night. I sold it. I looked through here, a few of them look good, but I really like how Curve's looking. So I bought me some Curve this morning. I think I bought some back here last night. I was playing with it, ran it up, sold it. I was doing a bunch of buying and selling last night, taking a bunch of 6 and 7 and 10% pumps. Not like it's a whole lot, but they were all popping off last night, so I grabbed a few of them. I made a few dollars profit, nothing big. So good morning, Bobby. How you doing? Please smash the like buttons as you're coming through. Wow. We actually got quite a few viewers this morning. I'm impressed. It's not even 5 a.m. yet, my time. Yeah, well, a minute ago we had 6. I was showing 6 concurrent viewers and only had 3 or 4 likes. So, getting there. Just getting there. I thought we had 4 likes there a minute ago. I thought somebody might hit the like button twice and unliked it. Oh well. It is what it is. I got keywords in there. Maybe some late night people who are still up from last night partying are still up. I know it's early. A lot of people don't come in until around closing time of this thing, about 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, yeah, I'm very highly congested today. I slept okay. I had a mouthful of cough drops when I went to sleep. But these little kids my wife's babysitting, there's a couple of new ones that came in this week, and one of them came in here with a snotty nose, and lo and behold, can't spray enough Lysol and still catch that stuff. So we'll scroll through here and we'll see what's happening. What is Bitcoin doing this morning? That's one of the first things we look at. Yeah, I had my little... Well, that's some ugly drawing there. Maybe it's on the wrong time frame. 1 day. No, it wasn't 1 day. It must have been 3 hours. Yeah, it looks like 3-hour drawing. I figured it was loop around like this right here and come back up. But nope. It followed that little loop around, tagged this line here a few times. Remove that. I was concerned about touching this blue line here, and it's following that blue line. I mean, it went through, tagged the orange line down here a few times. That was concerning. But went back up to that blue line, and it's still following that blue line on a small downtrend here. So these are still in play. You know, we gotta watch out for these lines here. And this is the fib line here we gotta worry about. So we're not out of the safe zone. This thing could any moment decide to come down here and test all this right around the 38,000 area, 38.5 to 38.3. If it breaks through all that, we're going down to 37. If we break through that, next stop is 35. And if that don't hold, then we're down on this Fibonacci at 33.6. And if that don't hold, then I don't know. Could we go back to 17, 18,000? It's very possible. Depends on how crappy it gets this year. Not saying it's going to. I'm not saying it's not possible. Wouldn't that be the dream for all the institutions out there? Get this back down to $16,000, $17,000 Bitcoin, and they'd be buying the crap out of this thing over the counter, most likely. Sometimes wonder if there ain't more Bitcoin sold than what there is available. Crazy, ain't it? That's what they'll probably end up doing with the stock market with Bitcoin. They're going to turn it into paper derivatives, and they're going to be buying and selling on the stock market instead of actually buying the coin itself. You're going to be buying paper stuff. That's the rich man's game. Derivatives. BTCD. Nice. You're coming down. International run up, coming down. Not low enough. Still like to see in the high 40s area. So that could definitely use coming down to another 1.5%, 1.35% down. So we'll see how it goes. What's happening with our coins on Binance? GMT's doing very well, 8%. XMR near cake on the top 4. So my ZIL, I had some ZIL, not doing too hot. It was up around 13, back down around 11. I think at one time it was around 22, and I still didn't sell it. I've held it for a few years, and might as well hold it for a few years more, right? And they say there's a lot of things going on with ZIL that a lot of people think this will eventually be a $1.50, $2 coin maybe. So I don't see it, but we'll find out. Anything going on in the petting zoo today? The apes are awake. Fox are trying to wake up. Crows are starting to fly around, and the puppy dogs and the fish are sleeping. Then we have, what was it? KuCoin. Yeah, there's some KuCoin stuff. MTL USDT. 15% movement. And looks like it wants to go again. Whatever it is. Metal on KuCoin. Looks like it's fixing to take off again. Yeah, run up past this right here on this SR line. Go past this thing will get explosive again. Oh, that's on the 3 hour too. Wow. Let's get back to the 1 hour. Yeah, looking very good on the 1 hour. 30-minute. Yeah, getting a stranglehold on the side on 30-minute, but still looks good. It checked off right here. Crossing as it checks off together. It's good. Breaks the tip right here. Yeah, trying to get past that tip, and then it might run off. Oh. Elon. Yep, people asking about Elon. I got that on here. We're looking decent with that. So get off KuCoin. Low market caps. DNT is the leader of the low stuff. Low market caps take the quickest beating on Bitcoin dives. They don't have enough to hold them up. Look at Curve. Wow. This keeps up. We're going to be able to get Curve for 20 cents. Which would be a steal, probably. It is a low market cap. Had a nice run out when it launched. That's all I can say. It did well when it launched. Ain't doing very well now. So DNT, 11 cents. It was on sale the other day down here at 10 cents. 10.5. 10.06. That ran out to be a 20-cent coin a while back. I think it'll eventually get back there, just not right this moment. Let's pull up the day chart on that. Yep, see, I'll flag that right here. Pulling down, tightening up. Still got the big hump over the top of its head, pushing down on the day chart. It's very cold down. Look like another, maybe one more day. These might close up. Get that green dot going. I mean, if it pumps some more today, it would get a green dot today. But I think it'll get a green dot tomorrow. Volume's low. So definitely not looking too bad. Because you can see how it started out here and it ran down, petered out right here. It gets that little fine tip and starts coming back up. So it got that nice little cup right here at the end of it. Got explosive, got back up to this area. And it's doing it again. It's petering out like it did right here. So Might get another good chance down here on these MACDs, these moving averages. We get this thing again for 10 cents. Bitcoin drops a little more. But this 8-cent area was very nice grab. I was talking about that one day on the morning show. Got the nice big spike up. So DNT is one to keep an eye on. So it could get down to 10-3 areas. Today and yesterday were green candle days. We might be working on that little bit of a curl back up. Get up here and touch on this right here coming down. Get ready to get set up to try to blow past it again. Because that is daily there. So if we go to the 3 hour, you start seeing it try to get set up on the 3 hour. Not looking bad. Actually could take off on the 3 hour, not bad, but it's not. Everything's above each other. 1 hour, so it's not set up completely to get a good run. So ARPA, see how it got set up? It popped through. Struggling with the 200. It's through the 200. You got a cross back here. You got green dot. You got the cross. You're past the 200. Got a little push off there. So ARPA at 6.9 cents. Keep an eye on that. Could do some damage today. Like I said, a lot of this depends on Bitcoin. ACH about ready to pop off? Really? Let's get all these low cap coins. Let's go to the watch list. Let's go look at ACH. Well, there's the 1 hour. Don't look that great. Let's go to the 3 hour. Got a green dot, but nothing here looks like it's going to close up unless you get one hell of a big candle, and this thing right here turns and spikes. But this will still close first. Let's go to the 1 day. See how it looks on the 1 day. No, it's pressed on top here. So the 5 and 1 here is still too far apart. So I'm not seeing ACH popping off. 30 minutes. It's getting suppressed down. Everything's on top, pressing down on it. Let's go to the 15 minute. Is it going to be a small pump? Nope, not even a small pump. 5 minutes. Can we get a 5 minute pump out? Yeah, maybe a 5 minute candle. No, everything's still on top, pressing down. I mean, if you're going to get a push up, I don't even think it can get past this right here. 3.227. You're at 3.213. I'm not seeing a big pump out of this. I'm not seeing it take off. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. Unless you're seeing something I don't see. Nothing's lining up for it to take off. So if it does pump, it's just going to be a minimal, small little push up, maybe to the 200 moving average. Maybe on the 30-minute chart, you might see it push up back up here to the top of these candles at 3279 area. But I'm not seeing a pump here. I mean, it's got a little volume to come back up to. Yeah, I get back up here. Nothing huge. But like I said, it's just my opinion. You might see something way different than I'm seeing. AIOZ. It checked off right here. Green dot back there. We're on the 30 minute. Still got a lot of stuff pushing off at the side. Actually don't look too bad, even though it's all getting pushed from the side. It just passed the SR here. Keep an eye on this one. If it gets up here into the 100 moving average, this could pop off once everything gets under it and curls and starts going. It's like it's trying to load up on the 30-minute, but not actually there yet. Same here. See, everything's pushing at it. So I just seen the green out of the red there. That's why I was looking at it. No, any big movers over here? CVC. See, everything's pushing up on CVC. I bought something this morning. It was looking really good. I don't remember what it was. CRV. Curve. One hour's pushing down. Look at the 3 hour. Yeah, I was looking at the 3 hour here. It could pull back, which it probably will. Not looking the greatest now. Here, let me get some coffee here. My throat's killing me. ZRX. I believe ZRX was trying to pop off last night. I think I actually bought some of it. I remember typing about it. Yep, ZRX blew off last night. Topped out 118. Nice pullback here to 85 cents. So you can see it's cooling off. Not looking bad there. That's a 3 hour. Work our way on a 2 hour. Still got a red dot. It flattened out. That looks good. So you got the 50, 100, 200. Moving average is all underneath it. This all flipped. It's in the right line. It's trying to flip back over the other direction. All that moving averages. Go to the 1 hour here. See on the 1 hour. Everything's back down top, pushing down under the SR. Hey, thank you. Appreciate the super chat there. Let's get down here to the 30 minutes. Still pushing down. It's trying to push back up here. Starting to get a curl there on the what do you call it? I can't even think this morning. I'm feeling like crap. On the MACD, trying to catch back up here. So 15 minutes. 10 minute. How you look on the 10 minute? Still being suppressed. 24 minutes, my favorite one. Let's open this up and look at it. So the SR is right here, right with your 200 moving average. And the LMA, everything is right here on top of the SR, the moving average, everything. ZRX needs a little push up. If it can get a little push up right to this area here, and this stuff comes down another candle or two, and then start to curl and tighten up, I would probably say, wow, let's see, 1, 2 more candles, maybe 3. These are 24-minute candles, but they could, it could change. It could pull up pretty quick. So just keep an eye on it. It gets up here around 88, 90 cent area. It could pop off pretty easily. It's getting loaded up to try it again, just like back here. See how it pulled down below it? Got loaded up. Try to get on top. Try to get a run. And I think the moving averages grabbed a hold of it. So it's been a while since it had a nice pop off. And this is what we're looking for right here. Kind of show you. See how it gets up here, gets tight, drops down like it's doing right now. It's underneath it all. This stuff comes down here and curls up, and you try to get on top of it. It pulled back through, and the second time it popped over it and the SR at the same time. All the moving averages were right here. Pretty much everything just got wadded up right here. And as soon as it popped over it, it got on top and stayed on top of it, and it got that big pop off right there. And it rode the wave. Pretty much is what it is. You're riding the wave. And then all of a sudden the wave catches up to you and you go under it. as a LMSA line, the wave I follow there. So after the wave flipped it upside down, he gets on his board and he just rides the surf back out until he catches his breath. So I think we're trying to do it again. See, there's the first time. Trying to do it a second time. Just bring that SR down. So yeah. So that's why I said just keep an eye on it. And get this all wadded up over here again. Come back up, get on top of it, and ride that wave again. So my time frame right here, I'm showing all this right here, is between 6 and 9 o'clock this morning, Central Standard Time. So about 3-hour time frame this could happen. Could happen sooner. So definitely keep an eye on ZRX. KRL is another one I like to keep an eye on. See how it's starting to tighten up here on the 24-minute. So just got above the SR, which is this orange line here. So got to cross back here right before the green dot. That would have been the candle to buy on right before it crossed. 83 cents. It's at 84. As long as Bitcoin holds out today, don't sink too bad on us. KRL looks like it could make a small run today. Last time we got a blue diamond there it pulled back. So we're getting there. Let's refresh this, see what kind of cream is rising to the top. Ape, SNX. Yeah, SNX is getting ready to, well, a little pop off. I can't say it's going to be a lot. I could be wrong. You know, a lot of times these signals down here don't have to line up. Sometimes they'll just come down and do a check mark. It almost considers like it's, if it touches on the orange and the yellow there and does a check off while this one crosses, sometimes it gets pretty explosive too. Ape, are you going? No. See how Ape rode the wave? Now it's under it. It's going to just ride it back down until it can cross it again. Everything's got to cool off over here on the 5 and 1 and the normalized MACD. Here's the thing. This normalized MACD and this 5 and 1 I use pretty much have the same signals what I see here in Market Cipher. It just has a more clarified definition, and sometimes these will cross before I get a green dot or vice versa. So it's like a triple confirmation here. So I'm really liking the confirmation I get. But as you see this wave right here on the bottom one, it kind of looks like all this right in here. And then the wave I get on here looks like this up here. So I kind of get all the same reading like right here. See that right there? And you get this little jagged edge here, kind of looks like this right here. So basically, the reason I have all this, it's like one confirms the other one, and the other two confirm that one. Then I got all my readings up here, my SR, the orange line, LMSA, and SMMA is a purple. When those cross, I mean, those are just a lot of different signals to give me a lot of confirmation. And like I said, just because you get all these signals doesn't mean it's always going to be right. This just helps lower the odds, and then other than just sitting there and guessing at it. Or if you're looking at a chart and don't have anything on it, like a Coinbase Pro chart, you only got what, 2 overlays there. You get the EMA 12 and the 26, and that's it. I got all of them up here. I got the 6, 8, 26, 32, all the way up to the 40 something, and then 50 kicks in, and the 100, and the 200. So it's all here. So it's just a lot better odds of looking at what you're getting here. So yeah, it's like a lot of it is just watching. I mean, a lot of times when I'm not doing the morning show, I won't sit here and have to talk and explain and stuff. I'll literally just sit here and just start clicking through them real fast and seeing what get on a certain time frame, get on like the 1 hour, like this here. Get all this set up and see how this looks. To me, this is going down. Both these cross at the same time going down with the red dots. The same effect as getting a blast off going up. It's going to be a blast off coming down. So I'll just go through them like this right here, and I'll just start looking for the ones I want, like that. S and X, looking good, fixing to pop through. But see, it's already crossed way back here. I already got a crossover. It's just crossing the 0, just crossing 50. There's still a lot of room for it to run. Got a green dot, volume started to come down and pushing back up. So I see that, I see S and X. I go over here, come back here. I can't believe I erased that. S and X. I'll pull up here real fast, look at it. 657 million, 114 million circulation. Volume's down 25% for 24 hours. So I just look at all this, and I'll go ahead and click on here, the all-time high, see what my odds are and probability. Click on the market cap real quick, it looks good. All-time high on this is 27 cents. It's currently been riding right around $27, excuse me. So it's right around 7.9. Go back here. And I want to look at this. If I get a run up off here, what does it normally look like? If it normally pops up here, that's 38%. That's huge. Just get to that SR is 11%. Get towards normally average writing, it goes to 709, somewhere in that area. Somewhere in here, 24%. Can't do it. Yeah, it can still run up to 30% total for the day. Does it have the horsepower? Not right this moment. So that's the 1 hour. Go to the 30 minute. Where's that SR? See, there's an SR there on the 30 minute. Everything's pushing underneath it. Double check the 15. Still looking good on the 15. Red pulled back to it. How's a 5 minute look? Retesting here. Pulling back a little bit on the 5 minute. Yeah, it's pulling back to the 5 minute. What is Bitcoin doing? So usually I have a Bitcoin chart open too. 39.590. So Bitcoin is not pulling back too much. It's been running around 39.5, 39.6 all night. So there's a lot of variables you use when you really look into one if you want to dive into it. I mean, there are times where I see something that's just sitting there and I can tell it's going to explode. And it's like, oh, let's go buy $50 worth of that. Then I'll go here and type. And by the time I'm typing to people in the other chat room and say, hey, here you go. A lot of times it already takes off. And by the time they get the message and go look, it's too late. Jasmine. Oh, you don't want to look at Jasmine. You know where Jasmine is. We'll go look at it. Give me a second, Carson. So this is going to pull back here. It's going to rotate. It's on the 5 minute. Let's go to the 15. See right here. Got a hold of the side of it. Go to 24. It's still under it. So, but it's still jabbing to the side. And usually when it grabs a hold of the side like this, sometimes it can throttle it back. And if it gets back where the wick pulls down and this LMSA gets a hold of the wick, it's almost like a chokehold. It's like grabbing somebody by the throat. So those are the other things I'll watch for. So if this will pop up, it'll probably hit the 200 and get rejected. And then probably try to come back. If it blows to the 200, then SNX will probably start running again. But if we want to see, let's see, where we at here. Yeah. It's pretty top down, the one right there. Yeah. Let's push this up a little more so I can see more of it. See where the 1 is right there? That's maxed out. This has got room to go. Usually runs up to about the 80. But definitely the gold line, the yellow line is maxed out with the blue line already maxing out. It's got a green dot. It wants to keep going because you got more on the RSI to keep moving. Do I hold any tokens long term? Yep, I do. I got a whole computer full of tokens that I've mined, and some Ethereum, and what else? Litecoin. And I got stuff I don't even talk about that I have. I got a crap load of shard, which is now a BNB wrap coin. I mined that back in the day about 4 years ago. I got a bunch of well, what is it? I just talked about a few minutes ago. It's on Binance, but I got a wallet full of it. I got a wallet full of stuff because I used to mine a lot. I used to be what I call a perspective miner. I'd go jump on coins that were launching and mine them from the start. At one time, I had over 1 million Raven coin. I used to mine the crap out of that when it first launched. I haven't turned on a miner at all this year. I turned off my Ethereum mining back in September, October. It was getting more expensive for electricity while I was making it in Ethereum. I wouldn't say more expensive. The wear and tear on my equipment and the electricity wasn't worth the profits I was making. Let's just put it that way. I got a bunch of FIRO. I mined a lot of FIRO. It's in staking. I got 3 coins that are being held on a staking farm. They were self-staking. That are building me. I got one of them that's building up really fast. And so yeah, I got a lot of different irons in the fire, but nothing is looking like it's going to make me filthy rich and retire me, but you never know. And here, what's that coin here I was just talking about? Binance. Where'd it go? ZIL. Yeah, I got a crap load of ZIL. I got up to 22 cents there. A lot of people are saying you ought to sell it. I looked at it. I didn't want to sell it. I'll just hang on to it. I think ZIL's got a lot more possibility. I'll hang on to ZIL until it gets launched on CoinBase. Let's just put it that way. And when that happens, I don't know. But I think if it gets put on CoinBase, I think ZIL would take off and run to probably 89 cents to $1. That right there would buy me a couple computers. And I'm not talking $800 to $1,000 computers. I'm talking the big ones. Let's see, we're getting a little push up here. SNX trying to make a move. I think XNS is kind of moves slow. I'm not sure. But what's the volume at on SMX? 107 million in volume. It's got market cap at 657 million. See, a lot of these mid caps and large caps are pumping good last night. I don't know what was going on with them, but it seemed like everything in the 300 million to the 700 million were taking off last night and getting big pumps. I mean, we're talking 7, 8, almost 9% pumps. And that's huge for these coins. You get that kind of pump. Most of the time you see 3, 4, 5%, and then they'll pull back. And I'm happy with like a 5% pump off of a $5 coin. That's not bad. Well, it's not so much scalp trading as it is trying to get in the bottom instead of midway up. You get midway, catch something midway up. You know, a lot of times they'll only run like 7%, and by the time you catch it right here, see, it's already at 4%. So from here, it has to run another set, 5, 6, at least 6%. So that's a full 10% climb up towards it for its run. So $6.17. So if you would catch it right now, that's not too bad of a run, but it's doable for something that's already somewhat maxed out. So that's what I look at as RSIs, how far maxed out they are, how much farther can it run. It's banging the top up here on the normalized MACD, and it's it's not quite maxed out on the RSI yet. So I think it's going to hit the 200. Maybe it'll go over it and it's going to pull back. That's just my opinion on that one. KNC, so we're on the 24. Let's get back to our 1 hour chart. Ape. Yeah, keep an eye on Ape. They're really trying hard to pump Ape to $20. I think it'll eventually get there. It's just there's a lot of coins in circulation. The market cap's getting tough. Another great story behind Ape, the NFT. They bought Cyberpunks. So the two largest NFT companies out there are now one. They didn't merge them yet, but definitely gonna make them deeply strong when they do. Civic. Getting that little push up on Civic. I called that a few minutes ago, said it could possibly move out. There it is. We have no mooning club this morning, I'll tell you that right now. Nothing is definitely trying to jump out and moon. XYO. Yeah, it's hanging here. Nothing special. See how I come down and check that? This one's starting to come out. It almost works as a cross together when it checks like that. So could get red dot, green dot here, like you see back here. Green dot, red dot. This could be red dot, green dot. But everything is, it's pushing from the bottom. All this stuff's grabbing from the side. It's going to have to push itself up. So XYO. Click on the 24 minutes. See what it's looking like. Yeah, see, it's getting, everything's starting to get under it, but this is pushing down on it. So nothing spectacular yet. Perp. A lot of guys like perp. Well, that flattened out last night, didn't it? 1 hour. Yeah, see, a lot of things pumped crazy last night because what Bitcoin was doing. So what is Bitcoin doing? Right here. It's playing games with us. It's riding this little wave here, slowly pulling down. See, it was doing good last night when we get up here around this 440,000, 500-600 area. This is the magical little line. Then started pulling back last night. That hurt us around dinner time, a little after. Came down here and tested this. Then we got this nice little pull up back here. So we seen our alts last night, the larger caps. So maybe this is the larger cap line. I don't know. But it's funny that it came down here and tested this, and it started getting a little rise here. And all of our mid cap or our mid high larger cap coins started pumping. And then it got on this line here, and it's following this trend line, just slowly creeping down. I think it's going to come back and retest this down here at 39,228 area, 237. And by the time we get over here, April 24th, 23rd, yep, that's Sunday. Looky there, that's Sunday morning. Just about time for a bloodbath. Come down here and test all this. Down here around, what, 38.5 to 38.3. I think it will. That'll be our Sunday right there. Boom. It's going to come down and test that. But let's hope it holds and goes back up. But it's getting lined up to follow this down for a bloodbath on Sunday, ain't it? That's what it looks like. I have to wait and see. It'd be nice if it just casually went sideways here for 2 or 3 days. 39.5. to about 39.3. 39.3 to about 39.8. Be a nice casual 3, 4, 5 days sideways would be freaking awesome. Give BTCD a chance to come down, alts to start taking off. Then you can watch this either try to come back up or dive down. Either way, it's going to hurt somebody's altcoin. So, should have a decent, fairly good day as long as this keeps running sideways. That's all I don't know if it's going to stay up till Sunday. It's concerning. It can go either way right now. But right now it's been following this trend line, slowly coming down. And banging on this orange line here. So, as to 1 hour, there's a 3 hour. You can see that trend line here. Bounce off of it there. It's going to start sideways a little bit, but man, it's still getting pushed down here. 6 hour. 6 hour, you can start seeing a little pull up here. So 8 hour. I mean, I like checking all the time frames. 12 hour. They don't look good. You can see it where it's just coming down. Double tap on this gold line here. I got a double line of resistance or support. And I hate, I got it all drawn down to this last MACD here, or the Fibonacci chart here. This is the last fib on this chart. If it falls through that, and I guess it's not the last fib. Got one more fib down here. So if it comes past all this, I mean, we're looking 28, 32,000, 28,000 in play way down here. I don't want to see that, but something we definitely got to keep an eye on, because here's the main moving average coming up, and this all crosses right here at 38.5. So she's definitely getting to the decision time. So you're going to get up here and have to decide sooner or later what it's going to do. So I would say by the end of the month, we'll know what direction Bitcoin is going to be going. It's either going to be a great next month or it's going to be a bloodbath. One of the two. There's not going to be no sideways in between next month. It's going to make me a liar. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying this is what I'm seeing. I'm not trying to say it is. I would love for it to go sideways. And I'm seeing a little push side. I don't see it pushing back up. And I'm not making a prediction saying it's going back to 57, 80,000. I'm not saying it's going to 16,000. I'm just saying we got to watch these scenarios that could play out. So I don't know how it's going to make me a liar, because I'm not making a prediction. I'm just saying we got to watch this stuff closely. But I think the deciding factor is going to be the end of this month, first week of next month, on how it's going to be for the next month or so. But we'll see. Yeah, there's usually one Sunday of a month that is not a bloody Sunday. And I think we've already had that one Sunday, because it happened on a Monday. So we'll see if this Sunday is any different. Ape is definitely getting back up in this area. Yes, it is. Oh, I gotta get some coffee in my throat. I woke up this morning feeling horrible. My throat was all dry and scratchy, and I almost started not to do the show, but I figured, what the heck, I'm up. I can pour some hot coffee down my throat. Ooh, got a double bottom on AVT at 229. Nice pullback. And yes, me and Club have a friendly little bet on this. So I better mark this. He says it's going to hit $2 before it goes to $3. At one time, I was feeling pretty confident because we were up here 250, 260. My odds were better for me than it was him when he made that bet. Yeah, here's where we were. I was closer to 3 and he was a 2. And look at it. It's coming down. So he might end up winning our little wager. We'll never know till it gets there. There's $2 and we got $3. So I guess I should mark $3 up here. The golden line. Change his to green. Payday line. So me and him have been kind of going back and forth about if it was going to hit 3 or not. So just a little friendly thing. Oh, don't get me wrong, Bobby. I'd like for Bitcoin to make a liar out of me and be nice and calm all Sunday long and pushing all the coins up. So somebody a minute ago was asking about Jasmine. Let's get to Jasmine on the daily. A lot of charting messes in here. There's my drawing. It still hasn't changed. There's the blue line. That blue line is holding pretty close, ain't it? Let's see if we can follow up. Still got a green dot. It has a cross over here. This one's just skimming across. See how it's skipping? Still holding up, so we're not completely in a downtrend. So still looking good to be pushed up more. But currently running sideways. Yeah. Right off the tip of this over here. You too. So hopefully this will continue holding it here and pushing up more. And so we'll bring the time frame down to the 6 hour. And you start seeing a few drops of the 6 hour. There's an SR coming down right on top of it. Wait, see which way this goes sideways or if it keeps coming down more. I think it'll kick out right here. Give it a great opportunity to start pumping again. LMSA is up here on top. SR is coming down. Just going through my time frames here. 3 hour. Trying to get down here. See how everything else is trying to tighten back up. So SR is up on top, now on bottom here. There's that blue line I just drew where everything seems to tap on it. So let's go to the 1 hour. Still above the 200, fighting right here on the 100. The 50 is right above it. SR is right above it. Everything's tightening up. I say it's looking fairly decent on the 1 hour. 45 minutes. So getting pushed down to 45. Things are still. So it's got to get through all this static here. It's got a lot of resistance right now. So your 24-minute, you got a blue dot or a blue diamond with a red dot. Not showing great. I mean, it's not showing bad, but it's not showing great. Yeah, 8 minutes left of this, so that just went away. Probably gonna try to pull back this line here again. So it's definitely getting pushed up, but it's getting held down. You got all three of your moving averages up here. I mean, these are all signs of being squeezed right now. So if it just got a little volume, and if it could pop up here to about the 50 or the 100 moving average, get itself up around 0.232 area, this could get rolling. So let's see what we got here. That's the 15. Go to the 5. So the 5 minute is definitely pushing up. So we got some signs of upward movement from the 5 minute. So go from the 5 to the 10 to the 15. You just play it minute by minute. So the 5 minute definitely is looking good. That's what you're seeing up there. LMSA is down here, needs to curl back up. SR right here, and the 200 there. So I see where you're getting pinched right here. So until this gets curled, the LMSA gets curled around. So you're going to get pinched for a little bit through here, probably for about another 30 minutes, 15, 20, 30 minutes. I mean, it's trying to get taken off here. Unless I can just pop past that 200. And this gets a sharp turn quick. But yeah, you're just not looking bad for Jasmine. I think it's just going to run sideways for here for the next hour. You know, what I mean by sideways is little bitty ups and downs. But I think you're getting lined up for another push up later today or later this morning. Just my opinion, what I see here. Especially on what was that, the 1 hour or 30 minute. Just tighten up on the 1 hour. I think it was the 30 minute. I seen the trying to get lined up here on the 30 minute. So I'm not saying it's looking the hottest, but it's not looking the worst either. Bobby, it depends on how much funds they are, how far you're down. It actually depends on what kind of coins they are. Are they low cap or are they mid caps? If they're good projects, I would hold on to them, let it come back up. It always sucks to bite the bullet from past experience. Sometimes you can recover that lost money if you find the coin that's moving steadily for next week or two. But I also find out that it's hard to recover lost funds. Sometimes it's better just to leave it sit there, but it depends if that's all the money you have too. It's hard to sit and just watch all the money you have when you want to try to grow it. So that's struggle too. I trust Jasmine under 19. That's funny. Yeah, it would be nice if Bitcoin runs sideways all day Sunday, all from here on. What I mean by sideways is about between a $300-400 bounce sideways. If it can stay steady where it's at, with a $200-300 range or $400 range, you'll start seeing alts really start taking off this morning. So it's just a matter of time. Sorry for the coughing. I almost didn't do the show this morning. I'm all congested up. My chest is on fire. So we're getting through it. I gotta go get some more warm coffee here in a minute. So I dove my face into some curve this morning. It was looking good. And it went up, pulled right back through. I think it's going to, you know, I don't know. It's got a big hook on it, which is fine. It's flagging out from where it was. 3 hour. Let's see. That's what I'm looking at right here on the 3 hour. I like making longer term trades other than 5 seconds here, 20 seconds there. I'm not trying to get rich off of it fast. So basically it's starting to flag out a little bit on the 3 hour. That's an undecisive flag. To me, it's not bull, it's not bear. Bull flag is, you know, it's higher up on the totem pole. Bear flag lower down. This to me is undecisive. So it's a 50-50 chance of where it's going to break to. As long as the candles can stay on the higher side and keep moving up, I think it'll break to the upside. Once it does, it's got to break that line there. Get a test up there. Break through, come back, retest it. Could go higher. That's just the way I look at things. And I go back here and say, can it do it? Well, it broke to that SR back here. It's got this SR up here to look forward to. So I'll draw my line on this SR. The bottom side of the SR. Try to get on the bottom. And I'll mark that in yellow. I say that's a good spot there. How much percentage from where I bought it is that? That's an 8.6% run. So 8% is not bad. To me, anything over 7% is enough to cover my pro fees and enough to take some profit. The granddaddy of it all will be right here at 22.7%. That's where you'd like to see it go. The next struggle for it to get somewhere would be this SR line here. If it's the same color, it tells me it's a channel there. Break through this. This comes into play up here. Once it breaks through the last bit of the tops up here. That's this way I look at things. So there's the 8% profit. If it pops out of this looking good. If it drops out of it, $2.42. How much of a pullback would that be? 4.36%. That's when bag holding kicks in. That's where I'll become out in your shoes, holding a bag. So I'm riding the wave of in-between indecisiveness of bag holder small profits. So yeah, I don't set stop losses, not unless it's something that's moving fast and I'm doing something like recording videos. Now, on leverage trading, I have stop losses, profit taking set. And I do leverage trading with BitGet. And there's a link in the descriptions if you'd like to try it out. They do have a simulator mode on there where they give you a couple $1,000 to play with of fake money on a live chart. And they highly suggest, and so would I, if you want to practice and learn how leverage trading works, is play with the simulator mode, treat it like it's real money. If you could make money off that, you can make money with your own money. But some people do real well in simulator mode, and when they get their own money, they go ape shit crazy and lose it all. So you gotta be careful. Wow, ape getting back up there. Come on. Got all-time high marked here for ape. KNC has its all-time high marked up here. So we got a couple coins up here that are trying to get into price discovery today. So keep your eyes on these. KNC has never been past $6 and a penny. Ape All-time high is about 1822. These coins get up there, they're going to get in price discovery and start going nuts because there's no resistance up there. No telling how far they go. So I'm just letting you guys know that. Keep that in mind. Once they get in price discovery, market cap, all that garbage just goes out the window because there's nothing up there. It's like once you break through our atmosphere and you get into space, you're free flowing. There's no brakes, there's no gravity. Anything could go. You become a Neil Armstrong in 1964. 67 or whatever it was. I'm almost tempted to grab me a couple of these. It's crazy, but it's hard to trust. I mean, wow. That's a 3-hour chart. Let's go to 1-day chart. That's all I got on 1 day. I had no reading on 1-day chart. That's how new this is on Coinbase. There's all-time high right there. And there's pushed up twice on it. It breaks this little level right here. See if I got that on there close enough. Yeah, I like being precise on this. If it breaks that, the next one's going to be over here. Or is that my line? That's my line. The next one's going to be testing it. So if it breaks past 1751, she's going to go test all-time high. If it breaks through that, see what I mean? You're in the twilight zone. There's nothing up here to stop it from going wherever it wants to go other than people stop buying it. Period. People start selling it. You know, you get big bag holders up in here and start dumping it off because they're like, oh my God. But a lot of people think this coin could run like Maple, $50, $60, $70 coin. It would put it up in the top 10 on the market cap list if it did. Go ahead, grab some. Oh yeah, that's just ape right on in here. I'm more concerned of watching KNC. I think KNC, I just moved that, didn't I? Idiot. There you go, put it back. I'm more interested in KNC hitting it because I think it has a lower market cap, has more opportunity. Let's see. So we go here, KNC, Kyber Network, 507. Market cap is 900 million. It's not quite $1 billion yet. It's fully diluted. Max supply, they can always print more if that's not marked there. So this is 100% diluted. Volume's looking good. Not quite $1 billion. I think when it breaks $1 billion, it's going to pump even more. So let's go look at Ape. This is my comparison here. Ape's got a lot of hype behind it. 4.7 billion in market cap. 60% moving. Only 28% of the coins are in circulation. So you still got 72% more coins that can be put in circulation. But it's at a 4.7 billion market cap. So we look at our ranking of cryptocurrencies here. So right here, 33. We got our Ape, number 32. It moved up. It's showing strong buy. So 32 on the list. 6 billion, 7 billion. Top 20 is $9 billion. So you got to get past Litecoin, Tron, Cosmo, Chainlink, Uniswap, FTX. So I can see it up in this area, top 25 to 28. I mean, it's already in the top 32. So it's at 4 billion. Could it go another 2 billion? Possibly. But could it get in the top 15? I don't know. Shiba Inu's at $13 billion up there. I mean, Binance is at 17 billion. Ape is pretty big. I don't know if it's bigger than Shiba as far as people, you know, the community. But I could see Ape getting in up a couple another $1 billion. So I can see Ape getting in price discovery, most definitely. That's the day chart. Let me get back here to 3 hours. See KNC trying to pull back a little bit. In the 3 hour chart, it's overextended. Ape, on the other hand, it's just getting started. So Ape has more room to run. I think if Ape gets up here and starts testing this 1750 again, I might grab a few of them because you just never know. I mean, I had it back when it was $7 and I had a bunch of it. I took my profits. I mean, I 2x'd off of it. I'm not complaining. You know, this had right here when it had that signal back here, the green dot was probably your buying opportunity on this candle right here. It's definitely pushing up on the 3 hour, 1 hour. See, it's getting strangled on the 1 hour. That's what's pulling it back. Getting throttled down on the 1 hour. It's got to push through this. All your moving averages, EMAs, everything's all right side up, looking good. But you can see here how it gets throttled sometimes. Pull back. So they're definitely riding the wave up. Right here, it's getting on top. See right here, riding the wave up, getting on top. So got down, trying to push back up. That's what it's doing, like right here, trying to push back up. Might push through, get rejected, pull back down. So never know. Something to keep an eye on. Yeah, there's been a lot of coins in my lifetime since I've been in crypto since 2016. But I shoulda, coulda. Yeah. Should have took a bigger loan out and bought more Bitcoin instead of the 4 I bought. Oh. Took $1,000 loan out and bought 4 Bitcoin. That's how cheap it was. Should have taken $10,000 out and bought 40 of them. But it was high risk tolerance back in the day. So Ape is definitely performing good today. I know I kind of turned this into an Ape KNC show. Yeah. Kind of like back in the late 80s, early 90s when I was buying stocks in the .com era. There was a couple of them I should have put more into. I mean, I bought eBay on the opening day at $38 a share. I got up to, what did it get up to? I think it got up to 170. It got up over 300 and it came back down. I finally got out of it with a nice profit. And my broker took his share because back then we didn't have internet trading, online trading. Then I had to pay taxes. The bottom line comes down to it. Didn't really make all that much. I still had profit, don't get me wrong. But it's one of those things you should have bought more, but back then I didn't have the kind of money I have now to buy more. So S-O-L. Saul. Who you gonna call? Call Saul. Nice little pump starting up here on the 1 hour. Like everything else on that 1 hour, still got a little bit of hold back here, but definitely looking good. Everything's in the right position. Got another green candle on the 1 hour. There we go. That should get us the pump we need. Only thing you have holding you right now is the moving averages. Go. Oh, I got this SR right here. So ain't got much to go here. Paul might make a little move. API 3 was looking good last night. Definitely getting tightened up here. See, everything looks better when all this stuff is down below. Everything's pushing up and tight on this here. Then it looks really explosive and good. Perp. See, like this right here, it's getting wound up. It's getting tightened up. Get a candle up against this. Get everything curled up against it. Definitely start looking really good. I've been watching this one. Another one I've been watching. Hey, what are you doing here? Definitely get my attention. You're moving some more. Totally maxed out on the 1 hour here. Yep. Sorry I keep jumping back because I'm keeping a close eye on these two here. This one's definitely pulling back. So Ape is still looking good. Trying to push up. I don't see it just blasting up with one candle through all this. It's going to be hard to test that 1750 area. That's going to be a big test right there. Could be a nice cup and handle here. I mean, look at this. Almost looks decent. Going from the top here, coming all the way down. Look at the top there. Create a little handle right by here. Check out through there. So never know. Definitely looking like a nice cup right here. This one could have been the top of the cup, but it didn't get there far enough. So this one might have to. I mean, you could call it maybe, you know, piece of crap cup. That one should have went up and touched. That would have been the perfect cup. But now it's got a little dip in it, but still can be considered a cup and handle if you want to look at it that way. So, okay. Yeah, when I first seen Bitcoin, that's my first thought. What kind of scam is this? Because at the time I was doing a lot of network marketing, home-based business stuff, and there was a lot of scams going around back then. So when I got introduced to Bitcoin by another friend of mine that was in network marketing, I thought, what kind of scam is this thing? Didn't even quit talking there. So it took a lot of research, a lot of digging on my part. It took me about 3-4 weeks before I decided if it was something I wanted to mess with. And then when I started seeing the people talk about it, and I think when I got introduced to it, it was still under $200, like 140, 160 area, 170. And when I decided to get involved and say, yeah, I think I'm going to buy some of this, it jumped up to like 275, almost 300, and came back to like 260. And I'm like, damn, I better get some of this. And I did. And it ran all the way up to 1200. And I thought, my God, I'm rich. Look at this. I made some damn good money. I sold it. 4 years later, I look back and think, man, what an idiot. But same way with Litecoin. And not Litecoin. Yeah, I was playing Litecoin. It was $17. And Ethereum, I think, was like, I don't know, 27, 30 bucks I was trading Ethereum at. I think at one time I had Couple hundred Ethereum. I wish I had them now. But through the years, I've mined probably close to 500 Ethereum. It's kind of like Raven coin. I've literally mined over 1 million Raven coin and sold a lot of it. Traded a lot of it off for other coins. Oh, go. Here we go. It's going to be a rat race. KNC app 8 rat race to the top. KNC's got $1 to go. Ape has got $1 to go. They're both $1 away from price discovery. Wow. Nice. Actually, no. Ape is $2 away. KNC is less than $1 away. 90 cents away. But it's got a red dot trying to pull through here. That's pinching down. If that crosses and this both crosses, it could get a nice healthy retracement back down here. Ape is maxed out on the MACD here. Still got room on the RSI to go up here and probably touch this before it gets pulled down. That's what I'm hoping. It's getting, it's riding. This is still pointing up. The element, yeah, whatever this is. My brain's going dead on me. Wow. Stop and look. LSMA. There we go. So the LSA here is still pointing upwards, so it can still push and ride the wicks up. Then get a turn off here. Come on, make a cup up here for us. Just got a red dot back here when it pulled down. Definitely trying to push back up. Have to see. Could be an interesting morning with these two. Even more interesting with Bitcoin. CVC. Look at that CVC push up. Wow. Definitely got riding the wave up. Just getting to the 1% here. Plenty of room here. It's got room to max out more. For the 3 hour, anything back here holding you up? Not much. Wow. CVC looking fairly decent. Civic is an old coin too. I remember Civic back in the day when I first got involved with cryptocurrency. Everybody kept saying it's going to go somewhere someday. It's going to be worth $5. Here it is, still at 32 cents. I think it was sub penny back, right around a couple of cents when I remember seeing it when it first came out. So done well. 5 years, 6 years. OGN, look at that. Like, nice little move, trying to break out here. Green dot warning. Hanging up on the SR. That's on the 3 hour. Go to the 1 hour. Ooh, look at that. OGN. How much volume we got there? $0.61. Ooh, it's got some volume. 61.4. We're talking about it right here, 61.4. Got some room to rock and roll a little more. You'll give us a show today. There's a hesitation on the line right here, probably. Just marking these out where it could go. And what happens if it gets past them all? So that's the takeoff line area. Oh, we got some more over here I have marked out. I'm gonna mark this one out right here. We'll call that the golden line there. That's the top of that peak there. Definitely could get some rolling going here. So got resistance. Once it goes past it, becomes support. This right here is a somewhat golden line, and we got this old one here. Definitely the golden line up there. So let's look at what we could see out of this. First line is 5.17%, 8% right there. There's 11.64, 14, golden line at almost 20%. It always seems to be the golden line at 20%. So definitely would be nice to get 20% out of that. Or would that be at from right now if you're looking at the MACD or looking at everything? To get to the golden line is 15.71% plus the 7.65 you're showing on TradingView. So 23.5%, 23.25% total probably. So keep an eye on that on TradingView. If it got to 23.25%, this thing could rock and roll even more. Could be a contender for the top double digits today. Who knows? Keep an eye on Ape. It's definitely a contender. So let's go back to OGM. We'll watch that. Morning mooning show likes to see a pumping candle. That's the 1 hour. What's the 30-minute? You got no, it's not even lit up on the 30-minute. I had a birthday candle here on the 1 hour. I like seeing that. But the 15-minute, go to the 10-minute. Already got a new candle on the 10. Still got some volume and pumping on the 10. So the 1 hour still got 47 minutes left. So that's a fairly new candle. Popped right off the 50 moving average. There's a 100 moving average. Wow, where's the 200 at? Oh, 200's way down here at the bottom. Oh, sweet. So when the 50, let me look at this a little closer. There's the 50. There's the 200. So 50 crosses the 200 right here. It'll get a little more explosive. If this 50 curls up and crosses a 100, you'll even get more explosion, and all this is chasing it. So definitely looking good. So run, baby, run. Show us some love. Give us some power. Go to 6.6, possibly 6.8 would be sweet today. Just looking up on my other monitor up here, I see Rep trying to make a little comeback this morning. It definitely ain't coming back to the coin of the day. Made coin of the day and then took a turd all day long. Yeah, OGN giving Ape a run for its money up there. And you said Civic? I think OGN's going to give a run for the money. Good morning. Good morning, Matt, our Jasmine survivor. You're going to have to get yourself a t-shirt made that says, I survived Jasmine 2021. And then if you make good this year, you have to get a hat to go with it that says, and 2022. I'm definitely keeping an eye on OGN, especially over here on CoinBase Pro. Keep an eye on over here too. I grabbed me a little bit of it back here. As soon as I seen that, I grabbed a little bit. The plane, take off, rocket, the rocket. So, what else is moving today besides blaming my throat, kicking my ass? See, right here, perfect example. Crossed everything out, ran up, hit the 200 moving average, boom, come back to the 100. If that don't hold, it's going to come back to the 50. Everything just looks beautiful. But when you got all this up here on top, it stops it. So when I say I see a coin with all this, the 200, the 100, the 50, and all this crap down here, that is when it looks explosive. Because this is what can happen. You get a blow up, hit that, bump your head, and come back. Get OGN, right up, bumped its head up here, make a little pullback. It got through its resistance right here. It needs a 50 to cross the 200. So getting a little resistance, coming back, should pop off some more. There's the 200. Yeah, it's right on top of it. They're meeting together right there on the bottom of that candle. Can barely see it. 45 minutes left of this nice long 1 hour candle, and it's lit like a birthday candle. So give me some presents. I want to see a birthday present up here. It lights high enough, we'll get a blue diamond, then it gets really explosive. KNC pulling back, getting throttled down. Got the cross, trying to cross here, and looks like it's trying to cross there. Get a double cross. This is definitely coming back to the reset down this area. CVC needs a few more ball joints to get rolling up here. So we're getting some movement this morning. So that tells me Bitcoin is definitely playing the nice game of sideways and slow uptrend. Let's see here. Go from wick to wick. Okay. Go from body to body. So from that wick to this wick creates a nice little body to here. So until it breaks this, that's the line to watch right now. You got wick, wick, body. So look for it to go up to the SR up here, probably come back down and retest this. But as long as this thing, like I said, stays within about a $400 range, $200 up or down, this or slowly starts climbing back up, this is going to be a beautiful day today for altcoins. But as soon as this decides to come back and break that resistance line, I guarantee you all the alts will look like somebody stabbed them in the throat. And I don't care what alt it is. Now, if Ape gets past all-time high and goes into price discovery and Bitcoin comes down, it might not affect it. When you get into price discovery like Maple did the other day and Bitcoin started diving, Maple didn't give a crap about it. So I see the same thing with Ape and KNC. If both of those get into price discovery, they won't give a crap about what Bitcoin does. So keep that in mind too. I'm getting cold. My feet are cold. Oh, I need to check my thermostat. My wife got the heater turned off, maybe. Supposed to get too awfully cold. Last night got down the low 50s. Hey, I think we're almost into spring here. I still sit here and freeze. Wrong button. I don't want that on here right now. Get out of there. These apps on my phone look too much alike. So Ape is getting a pullback. OGN is getting a little pullback on 15 minute. You see it right there. Getting a little pullback on that wick right there. Yep. What's a measured move on this candle? 4.69. So 235 is the halfway. 115 the pullback area. 145. So that's what it worked down to. What's the body of it? Not even 115. So average pullback, not bad. Not concerned about it. I think it'll turn back around. KNC. Oh, look at that. This got, it's like a big hammer pounding a nail. That's how I see that. Look at it like a big hammer pounding down on a nail. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we got here. I know I'm not being as talkative this morning. My throat is kicking my butt pretty bad. I have X. Not looking too awfully bad. Let's look at that. I like Immutable X. Yeah, not bad. SR's pushing up. Everything's pushing up. LMSA's got a throat hold on it, and the 200's above it. So it's not like bumping your head when you're getting your throat strangled, right? Go up here and bump off, come back. Unless they can break through, break that handhold. Possibly could do it right here. Get a breakthrough, get a little pump, get back above the 200. You can see here they cross together, which is very nice. So that was right back here, crossed together. It came up, this crossed under and this one didn't. It checked down. So since you don't get a double cross, it's like a fake out where this is cooling off. This skipped right here, came back up. That's where you get this move right here. So yep, you get this little skip off right here move. You need this as a cross back over and make confirmation that we're still in an upward trend. So this will cross over, should break the throat hold, get back up past that 200, and then we'll have confirmation that we are ready to rock and roll again. Then you'll see this SR probably print a sideways move here. Continue making little stair steps. But basically what you're waiting on here is a confirmation that this is still ready to keep going. AVT. Ah, a little redheaded stepchild. Ain't nothing like having a redheaded stepchild with handcuffs in the back of a cop car with all these red lights going off. And they come up and say, "Is this your kid?" Nope, never seen him before in my life. But it is getting a pullback. Wow, that's some flat candles. Let's go back to the 1 hour and look at these flat candles. Did it make a new candle here? Wow. It's definitely winding up. This has got a lot of this got to pull back down. I'm gonna say 1900, somewhere around mid-afternoon or this evening. I think AVT could get a little bit of a pumpage back up. It's getting set up for it. It was getting really set up good here, but everything got on top of it and not below it. Same here. I had the opportunity to go through here and it didn't do it. I had the opportunity to break through here and it didn't do it. So it's pulled it all down, fanned it all out. It's got to tighten back up and get its opportunity again somewhere around this mid-afternoon or this evening. And please stay above $2 while you do this for me. Because we got a little side bet going with a few people here, or a person, which is fun. It's kind of all in good humor and fun. 10%. An ape is pushing up against resistance and trying to move. Yeah, baby. OGN. Here we go. Push it, push it, push it. See it pushing against that this SR? See it? It just pushed through it. Oh yeah, it's gonna come back. It worked right through it a little bit. So I marked that red line saying I had to get through that, and it did. So I had a nice pullback retracement, and it took off. So get through this SR. I grabbed a little bit here. We are currently up 2.3%. Woohoo! That might cover Coinbase fees. Buying and selling if I was to jump out. That's break-even point. Those are Coinbase fees. The OGN, once you get past this point, and Coinbase fees are covered, now we're looking at profits. Yep, TNX, keep an eye on Ape. Ape gets up here, starts testing 1750. If it gets past 1750 and starts testing all-time high at 1822, I'm going to grab me a few of them, because once it gets up here in Never Never Land, we have no idea where it's going. Same way KNC, when it gets up here around $6, 602, if it breaks that, I'm going to grab a few of those, because you just don't know where it's going to go. When you launch into outer space for the first time, the unknown abyss can happen. You can look like a SpaceX first launch. You can come tumbling back down. Or you could look like a lost in space. Go tumbling through the abyss and not know where it's going to stop. So good morning, TNX. Good morning, everybody. Good to see everybody here this morning. And thank you very much, ATX1, for the super chat. I much appreciate that this morning. Good way to start my day off. So I'm going to leave this sit here and ponder for about a minute or two. Let me go ahead and refresh this before I leave. I'm going to go get some more coffee. My throat is just freaking killing me. That and a few cough drops. Nothing better than nice fresh coffee and cough drops. Good thing they're honey flavored. So I will be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm a little sore throat I had yesterday. Didn't improve last night, so the small kids my wife watches. We had one yesterday, a little infant. She was catching a little cold. I think I got a infantile cough. Yeah, she wasn't feeling good yesterday, and I was comforting her and holding her, so I think I got her little cough that she has. So I guess we'll get through it together. Power making a little bit of a push here. I was charting it last night. It was looking good. Looking really good this morning. Right there, top of the SR. Everything is under it. The 200, the 100, the 50, all the EMAs, LMSA, everything. Everything is definitely underneath power. Look at that. You got a little check here. A little pull back on the check mark. Didn't cross the line a couple of times here. So still powering up. So power looking good. Really. So there's the one up there. Let's suck this in a little bit. Get the ones both showing. I like to get this chart somewhat here in the middle. Usually when it hits up here at the 1, you'll see it flatten out here. Got plenty of room to keep moving up. Definitely looking good. Good morning, Miss Yellow Dot. Quick breather between crowds. You working today? That's a 1 hour on power. The 1 hour power. Starting to sound like a preacher. But definitely not looking bad. Change my colors here. Definitely not looking bad. Got a nice little pull off here on the 3 hour. And I know you guys see me do this, and you guys probably think I'm crazy, but this is how I sometimes pull my charts. Go from candle body. I start making little pies. You see it wicked off, start running off there. If we get a couple more candles up here, I'll pull another wick. And a lot of you guys have noticed when I do this, you'll see these things get steeper and steeper, but when it starts retracing, you'll see it hit these spots and stop. So they're almost like reminders of it's going up, next candle is going up, so I'll draw another line, and when it decides to retrace, that seems to be the retracement line it drops to. So these 3 candle bodies line up, these 2 don't touch, that wick don't touch, so definitely getting more run up. Just the way it's almost kind of like building your own little 45-degree Fibonacci. Even though you got fibs going this way, you can also have fibs going up and down 45 degrees, different angles. So it's just nice to have your own system set up so you know how things work for you. This works for me. So we definitely have a green dot. This crossed before that one crossed. But it did check down right here a little bit as it came back up. So nice little check off, which almost considers itself as a cross with it. So on the 3 hour, the only thing holding power back is going to be this out here at 54.45. Then I have this line up here at 54.97. Then we have a 382 fib at 55.41. We get past these 3 things here, I think we got good running all the way up here to the 5, which would be 57.76. So keep an eye on power. Could definitely do some running today. Everything's loaded up. It's got some gunpowder underneath it. Just so you need somebody to ignite it right now. So we break this 200. I think we get a little ignition here. Is this what we need? A little bit of ignition? Houston, can we get a liftoff? Form a little rocket here. Get some rocket fuel going off of it. Oop. Ape, what are you doing? Somebody hiding some bananas up here. Because Ape is climbing that tree. I'll never touch power again. Well, we're not all electricians, you know. Some of us get shocked and knocked on our asses a few times. Nothing like getting kicked back off of a 110 or a 220 jolt, right? Yeah, I know power at the beginning of the launch was not the best thing. A lot of people got hurt on power at the beginning. We thought it was all going to go somewhere. It did. And it had a hell of a pullback. And there's one coffee in my throat. I definitely need it bad today. You know, a lot of people say, well, why don't you buy Ape now if you think it's going there? Because the big problem with Ape right now is it could, if you bought it now, or even back here where I had it marked, you're on a chance of a big retracement. All the way back here to this SR, or back down here to this SR. And it could still get rejected up here at 1750 area and get a big pullback. So why buy up here if it's going to come back down? But once it hits all-time high and pushes through, I'll wait for the retracement. If it doesn't retrace and it keeps pushing up, then this is the abyss. There's nothing stopping it. So it could still just go up here like at $19, set a new high, and then crash back down. I'm willing to take that chance more up here than I will down here, because it could come all the way back down to $13, $12. You know, it's known to do that. But I think once it gets into the abyss here, it gets into price discovery, it goes crazy. We see a lot of coins do that. It's like Maple. Maple broke into its all-time high, and it just kept climbing and climbing and climbing. And I kept saying, well, it's going to retrace. I'll get something in. It never did. It went from, what was it, about $37 right straight to 60 bucks. And a straight, beautiful climb. It was just a straight, beautiful climb all the way up, and this flattened out and just stayed there for hours and hours and hours. So, yeah, when it gets in the all-time high, none of this crap down here really matters. It doesn't. This stuff can flatten out, RSI can max out, and everything just does not matter. Bitcoin don't matter, nothing matters. All-time high is a thing of its own. Price discovery is what we call it. I was going to say it's a spaceship tumbling through space with no gravity to pull it back. But sometimes it gets too close to the gravity field and gets pulled back. So definitely keep an eye on it. OGN. Still hanging there. About break even from Coinbase fees because I am in it. But believe me, if Ape jumps up there and grabs that $18 mark, $18.22, since it hits by $18.25, I would be happy breaking even, getting out of here and going to grab that. But I'd like for this to pump more, get me up here to 66.75, get me some profits so I can get more Ape. So we're getting across here. Yeehaw! On the 3 hour. Nice little crossover on the 3 hour. Let's get over here on the 1 hour. 19 minutes left of the 1 hour. Still lit up. That's touching the 1. This ain't touching Nothing up here. Got plenty of room here. So basically, technicals work great until you get into the old biz. And after that, technicals don't have that much say so. KNC, still getting throttled down. Come on, skip. It'd be nice to get that little skip off there. It's also trying for an all-time high today too. So everything is looking good. Top 3 coins are making some good moves. They're all 3 great coins, including the 4th coin. SNX. SNX was trying to do some good last night. Had a little pullback, so it's getting wound back up. SR's way up there. So a lot of work to get back up here. It's going to take a big pump, get up here and cool back off before it can go higher. Or this SR needs to drop back down, catch up to it. So let's scroll down our list here. Definitely looking good. We can definitely see Bitcoin going sideways and slightly up. A lot of people here are still scared. They're tapping their toes in the water, not sure if they want to get in and take off running yet. RGT, he's undecided. He's thinking about it. Definitely making a big, huge curve here on the 1 hour. We're all fanned out. Tighten it up down here a little bit. Engine, little green engine down here. Not packing the green yet. How's it looking? Nope, it's all still a little fanned out, trying to get there. No big turnarounds here. Storage, look at that. Let's check on storage. No, same thing, still pretty fanned out. And the 258, wow, it did come down, didn't it? Engines on sale, NV's on sale. This is a low cap coin for a lot of people that don't know that. The market cap on this is very low. That's why it's so explosive. It blows up $200-300 at a time. Dogecoin is pumping. That's a good sign. That shows that Bitcoin could be moving up with it. Or Bitcoin's moving up and Dogecoin's taking advantage of it. So Rep, yeah, trying to condemn itself from yesterday. It looks like a BART pattern maybe. So not too fond of Rep. It sat there, made coin of the day yesterday up here, and it just crapped all day long on us. Wasn't real impressive to have on the stream, but it earned its spot. I can't complain about that. OGN still lit up. KNC trying to get through. Ape still pushing. So let's go see what, I can't remember what site it was on. Dogecoin. Was it on Binance? Was it on Huobi? No. Was it on KuCoin? Is it right there, Elon? Yeah, Dogecoin, Elon. Yeah, nice little pump up. So, what did it do from yesterday? I know we talked about it yesterday because you asked about it yesterday. It actually tankered a little bit. Didn't do a whole lot yesterday. Or was it a couple days ago you asked? We'll go back in here and look. 3 hour. Yeah, there we go. We talked about it right here. Drew a little flag out off of it. So let's go to the 1 hour on that flag. There we go. There's a flag here off there for a reason. Yeah, I drew a little line here saying something about it could go up, and it did. Worked its way back up. And then it tankered off the tip. Look at that. Just like a right down to the here. So nice. It set itself up. You see how this all got curled up underneath here? So it's right here. This is all fanned out on top. It worked its way up through it. Everything's on top now. So it's definitely getting a little blast off this morning at 1052. Way further down what it was. So it came back down here and gave some people some opportunity to get in at 900. So not a bad little blast off for a trillion coin circulation. So you're gonna be fighting this SR here. You got to break that. If you don't break this here, it's just gonna hold right there. So that's 1 hour. We can go to 15. 15 is pushing above everything. 30 minutes. It's pushing. 45. It's above everything. So you're 1 hour. Yeah. Trying to blast through that. So nice little pump. I can't complain about it. Looking good. This is the top of your candle body over there. I could possibly hold it up right here. Get up here. That's your resistance right there. Along with this being resistance. RSI is maxed out on the MACD here at 1. RSI just shot straight to the top here at 75. Not quite maxed out up here at 80 yet. So it's got room to run. It got room to run all the way up to here before everything's maxed out. I'll have to go look. I know I have a list of stuff. There's a Coinbase list. Coinbase is putting out a list now of what they plan on launching every quarter. They're trying to alleviate coins getting this big pump and dump. So they're putting a list out of what's coming out the next quarter, the quarter before. I think Ergo might be on there. I have to go look. But they're just trying to keep people from getting that pump and dump going. Well, it's good that they recognize that there's an issue with it. There was some kind of story about possible insider information being leaked, or they're not being leaked, but insider information. I think they might have had an employee or two buying the crap out of coins before it was even announced they were being listed. So not good, you know. So they're weeding through their issues. Fairly decent large exchange, having growing pains just like anybody else. So I'm not saying it was or is the truth. So there we go. You're getting right past the top of this. Is it going to pull back down and retest it? Yep. You're going to pull back to it and retest. So that's what you're seeing. It push through, pull back. See if it pushes through again. Pull back. I do that 3 or 4 times. Then it'll try to take off and get up here. Then everything down here will get maxed out. So look for 1150 to hold. Or to get up to 1150. Then you take your measure move off of this here. Got 10 minutes left of this candle. Let's say it gets all the way up here. That is 17.75%. 9.44% back for retracement. That's just a rough figure. So 4 is kind of high, I think. I would say more like 325 area for retracement. So if it runs up here to 1149, look for it to come back to 1112 to retrace before it goes any farther. But you can see right here, it just got rejected here. So if we take this move to here to the top of that candle, 8.84, 4.5% is halfway. 2.13 probably. Right there. Look for that candle to come back up here and sell right here. But being very volatile coin, you know what I mean? A lot of coins in circulation, a lot of people buying and selling, taking profits. I mean, everybody's trying to accumulate as much as they can here. Every big move. I'm pretty sure people are buying and selling this as fast as it's moving. So we'll get back over here. OGN. Oh, look at that. I'm past the cost of Coinbase fees. I'm in the small profit now. I think that was the word that I heard out there. Rumor. It's just a rumor. But I think they fired a few people. A couple. I don't know if it's a couple or 3 or 4 people. And it wasn't just Ape, but they found out that some of their employees had knowledge, 3 weeks to a month of what they were getting ready to launch. And they were loading up some heavy bags of coins, not just necessarily Ape, but other coins. And they'd launch and they'd spike and they would dump them. So those people made their profits but lost their jobs and probably got their work history. That's considered insider trading. And that's a bad mark to have on your record. They'll probably never get a job working in the financial field ever again, or in crypto. That's not a mark you want on your record. So they better hope they made enough money to live on for the rest of their life. If not, they're going to be flipping burgers at the local burger joint instead of making that 7-figure income that they had. So you got to question yourself, was it really worth what they were doing, or is it just stupidity on their part? You gotta weigh out your consequences. Pretty much, that's what you gotta weigh out. If I get arrested and have to spend 10 years in jail for insider trading, lose my job, never get a career in that field, did you make enough money to make it worth your time? That's the question you gotta ask. Then the other problem you gotta worry about is if you get prosecuted, will they come in and confiscate all your shit? And if they confiscate everything, then it's totally not worth it. So you better have those coins hidden somewhere into a secret key somewhere on a Bitcoin or Ethereum wallet that nobody can find. They can't take them from you. So when you get out, you still have them. So those are the questions you got to ask when you do something stupid like that. That's like robbing a bank for $50 with a gun in your hand. Armed robbery, you're going to go do 20 years. Is that $50 worth 20 years? Now, if it's 50 million, it's a different story. But if you can't keep it and you can't hide it until you get out, it still ain't worth it. So you got, like I said, you got to weigh those consequences out. Yeah, hide that thumb drive by Hoffa. Put it in his back pocket. He'll hold it for you. Oh, we're getting a little red and white up here. Bitcoin, you're pulling back on us. Yes, you are. I see it. You're threatening us with a little red. There, I can just tell by looking at my alts that Bitcoin was teasing in the red. That's why I clicked over here real quick. So Bitcoin is making its little move up, teasing us in the red. Everything just stutters. See how everything just turns white? A little bit of red here and there. He pulled back. Just a little bit, not much, still in the green. Had a little red there when I clicked on it. Just that little bit scared everybody. They're like, got a little hiccup. It's like that ride at the amusement park when it drops off underneath you and you lose your breath. That's what happened right here. They all lost their breath for a second. It's like, oh, Bitcoin? Oh, whoa, Bitcoin? So it pulled back up, went green, and they're all like, okay, maybe we can breathe again. But like I said, once Ape or KNC gets into price discovery, the rest of this is out the window. Nobody cares. I'd really like to see Ape get into price discovery today, or KNC. Whichever one gets there, I'm buying some because, like I said, it can be a wild ride. To me, I think KNC would be more of a wild ride than Ape because Ape is ranked 33. It's already got a large market cap. Still could get up in the top 20 with market cap. Get another $1 billion in this market cap built up, but KNC has a lot lower market cap, a lot more room for growth, expansion, should I say. So, just my opinion on that. See, pull back in the red again. Look at them all. Start turning white and turn red. Ape, see Ape stop, start pulling back. They all get scared. Just that little bitty drop. That wasn't even $15 or maybe $20. They all got scared. Go back in the green. See them all. See, I'm trying to show you guys a comparison here. I know you guys, a lot of you know that, but a lot of the new people don't realize this. Just like a lot of the new people in Jasmine, they hear people in chat going, "Oh, it's crashing. Jasmine's a piece of garbage." Jasmine, 90% of the time follows Bitcoin. There hasn't been a few times where Bitcoin was coming down and Jasmine had momentum and kept going. So every coin has its defiant moments of running opposite of Bitcoin, and it's all based off of momentum. You get a lot of people buying, you got a lot of momentum. Just because Bitcoin retraces doesn't mean it's going to retrace. But when you don't have the huge volume, everything follows Bitcoin. Or should I say, most things follow Bitcoin. So it's not that Jasmine's garbage. Jasmine follows Bitcoin. And it's highly influenced by it. So as this starts coming back up and getting a little thicker, we start noticing everything starts changing back around. That's why I left this running here. OGN. Come on, you got 58 seconds. Go. Go. Get up a little more. You passed this. That's good. So I'm thinking we get a new candle. We should get a little... Well, it might pull back and retest down here. I'm hoping it gets a little pump before it retests. Same with Ape. Yeah. Ape's not really testing anything over here. Oh, right here. I can see the candles. So, yeah, retesting the candle tops. Get up above it, close above it if you can. Open another wick up, might get a little more explosive. If not, this is going to turn on it possibly. New candle, red, right on the line. Pump, pump, pump. You need that pump. Not, you're coming back. OGN, did you get the pump? Nope, didn't get past that line. It's going to be another struggle. Dirtbag. The OG, see? Come on, you got to pump. If not, if this curls over, this is coming back. which it is maxed out up here on the RSI, so it probably needs to come back and cool off, but then it will put off the all-time high probably till later tonight, later this afternoon. OGN still has everything on the bottom pushing up, so even if it retraces, it can still continue up, so it's looking good. KNC, see, it's getting the thumb put down, so this is coming down, going sideways. If this pushes it down, it's going to come back here and retrace. If not, this could still break through and continue on its march up. It definitely has room to keep going up. It's not maxed out yet. So KNC's iffy, looking good. Where'd that come from, dirtbag? It's just an old saying. Good morning, International Ergo Psychopath. So you made 10% on KNC in March. I'm surprised it's still rising. Yes, it's still rising. It might have calmed down when you sold it, but it definitely made some more moves. KNC just started taking off. I mean, I don't know where you sold it at, but here's like $4.22, where it kind of started moving up, back up again. Had a big pump up right back here. So, did you sell it back here at $3? There's April. Wow. Yeah. It never stopped rising. So here's a sideways move. That's February, March. So you had a pull back here in March. Had a pump up there. All through March here. Had a little sideways trend here. April 5th. Like, yeah, I mean, if you were in this back here, this is, I mean, it took a little dip right here from March 29th to April 6th, about a 7-day dip. And then it got explosive, which, man, I think if I'd have had it back here, I would have stayed into it. But that's not enough of a confirmation of dumping to get out of it. So from back here, when you were probably in it, to where it is now, is a 181% climb up. So yeah, it's continued 181% from back in March. Good morning, Sarrington. Good to see you here. So, Ape is struggling at the top of over here with these guys. It still has the opportunity to blast off and get up here and keep pushing this up, riding the wicks up. OGN definitely got rejected. How much of that rejection is there? $6.38. Half of that would be 316, 1.6. A little over rejected. Yeah. So that candle can't pull back up and close above this line here. It could be a full rejection all the way back to the EMA area. So there's the top of that wick there. So if this can't, what has it got? 54 minutes. It needs to pull back up, close up above this, possibly keep going. If not, it could come all the way back to this little EMA. That's the first moving average. And it'll probably turn sideways, so a little bit farther down. It's probably the top of these right here. Hopefully this area will catch it. Just be an overcorrection. Give it some room to cool off a little bit. So that's definitely the do or die line right there for going further up on a correction. A man of many names. You're like a Dalmatian. You get 101 Dalmatians in one, right? But it's cool. Everybody has all their names for a reason. I only have 3 channels. 2 which is one's for metal detecting, the other one's for gaming, and I got this for crypto. But this is the one I spend 99% of my time on. So I don't have a lot of mysterious names. Then I have a channel with my first and last name on it. That's what this was initially. I started streaming this and it started growing under just my name. So then I branded the channel, and here we are 13 months later. So been an awesome ride. I'd like to thank everybody for being there for us, getting us there. So KNC, pull back, ape. Come on, ape. You can get up there. Not a lot of big contenders this morning. Yeah, but we're going to change that. I think on some important issues, we're getting set up to do more member poll voting. But for simple votes, yeah, you could sway it. When we get to member poll voting, then it becomes real limited how many times you can vote. So ape holding this top, OGN, KNC, MLN. Did it move? It moved up out of nowhere. But we're only talking 2.78%. We're not really getting real big in here. Yeah, he had that name in here yesterday. Wow, this really dumped out, didn't it? It's just now getting back above all the moving averages. Got a long way to get to the SR up here. Wow. A $2 ride to get up there. It's an expensive Uber. So just about an average crappy Saturday morning. Nothing is really pumping. A lot in the white, a lot more in the red. Ooh, LPT. You're looking okay, but man, that SR is crap up there. Everybody's got a long reach to get to average. Let's go to 30-minute. There we go. 30-minute looks a little better, but still. It doesn't look as great on the candle. Everything's sucking on the side of it, pulling it down on 30 minutes. See that? Just pulled it back here to the 100 moving average. The 50's up there. 200 way down here. Everything's pulling back. See it cross down here, cross there, got a red dot at the same time. Better hope that holds. If not, we're coming back down here to test the bottom of this and possibly a 200 at $25. I hate to see that. Nice big pump up, nice big curve. Flatten out, you're supposed to flatten out, and then you start pumping again, not come down. But that would be about right, you know. Top of these candles right here. Top of that candle. Yeah, I could see it. Coming back into here possibly. I'd like to see that 100 moving average hold it, which it might. If it comes down, pounds on that 100 a couple more times, it might not. Then you'll be hoping for this right here to hold right here. These two candle tops here. And if not, then you're going down to 200. So just something to keep an eye on. Wow, lots of red. Lots of red. Anything looking exciting popping reversed out of here? Render? Are you making a move backwards? Come on. Nope. Nope. There's just a teaser. So I just kind of enter along here in the red looking for something that's going to try to reverse back up. Come on. My mouse wheel sometimes doesn't work very good. So I'm not seeing any big reversals. Seagull maybe. No, they're all getting into the 90s here. Everybody's getting scared. 39,557. Bitcoin's flashing the red again. Yeah. Bitcoin's flickering about $50 up and down. 25 one way, 25 the other. So keeping a lot of these coins scared. Balance it. And we'll check on it, see what it's doing. Not looking the greatest. Let's go to the 1 hour. That's 2 hours. 1 hour, I said. Yeah, still pretty feathered out. I thought I was making a change here. Trying to make a pump. Track. And not too bad. Starting to get watered up a little bit. Starting to get a little push up. Getting tightened up against the SR here. And you got the 50 right there on top. So that could build some pressure right there. It breaks through that. And it's got to work through those two. And it could get explosive later. And that's it. There is not a lot of green. Not even a full page of green. Got red poking out right here. Look at that. Not quite a full page of green. Is DNT going to go on sale? DNT might be on sale this afternoon. Look on your local store here. DNT might be back in the 10-cent market. Yeehaw. Can we get DNT for 9.5 cents today? Contact your local retail seller to get DNT on sale. Definitely. It started out looking great this morning. I thought this morning was going to be hot. Only with the top 4 contenders is it looking good. Well, actually, our fourth one, Civic, bowed out and let MLN step in. But KNC, OG, and Ape are definitely contending very well. OGN's looking very well. And I'm sitting in OGN, so I'm kind of rooting for it. It had its nice run up. It flattened out here. That's on the 1 hour. So it still got room to grow before it gets totally flattened out and goes sideways. The RSI is looking beautiful, really. 66. That could run all the way up to the 80s. 88, 88, 90 is topped out on RSI. So it's not quite there yet. It's got a little ways to go. So definitely looking good. Yeah, not as many viewers on Saturday as was what we had during the week. Always showing we had a total of 60 views. Normally we're up around 120 to 140. So definitely Saturday is slow. We've been here 2.5 hours. I'm surprised my throat and my voice has held up this long. You guys put up with my hacking and coughing here. I did. I woke up with a little crappy throat. Almost decided not to do the show, but I decided to go ahead and do it anyway. See how I feel this afternoon. See if I pump out another video on low market cap coins. Do another video review. Maybe I'm pumping them out too fast. One a day might be too much for my channel, because my last one didn't get hardly any views. When the views start tapering down as you're dropping videos every day, then maybe you gotta realize you're maybe putting them out too fast. But there's 57 low cap coins, and I want to get them out there before the market pops off. So they might not get traction right away, but they will once they're out there. I think the market starts popping off. I think a lot of people will start coming back and checking out the old reviews. Or they'll be Google searching for the low cap coins that will be taken off. And they might get my playlist on low cap coins. So that's, hopefully that gets in the Google search engines. Yeah, 8 definitely pulled back to the second EMA. Right there, it's pulling back. So off this full hole move right here, let's go from the wick up to the top of this wick here. It's 24.51. Half that is 12.25. 6.15 would be a nice retracement from the top of that wick. So 6.15 is about an average retracement. That's 25%. Come on, give me the 15. Right there's 14. So that's about average retracement of a nice run. Anything further than that, like right here, you expect for it to stop right here. So I'll give you scenarios of 2 places that if it doesn't, like a channel. This is average retracement. This is over retracement. Anything further than this, it's dead. It's going down. It's going to be another whole cycle for it to get all this coiled back up and resurfacing back up. So this is how I do my charts. This is how I look at them. So we had a nice run up. Here's a good buy-in point for a retracement. Not saying it's going to get there. That's a full 25% off the whole run. It would be 16.16. But seeing how it's wicking here and wicking back up, you'd be doing good to get 16.45 again, but don't hold to it. And if it comes down below 15.92, that's pretty much the line of no return, coming all the way back down to the EMAs, the moving averages down here, with a full reset of trying to get back up. Yeah, I've been asked that, and I promised Tabitha I would try to get one out last weekend. Then I got monetized, and I just got slammed with everything to get the monetization, the emojis made, the badges, the channel reorganized. So yeah, I will. It's probably going to be a very long video, but what I will do is I will show how I chart, why I draw my lines. I'll explain all that, but the main thing I want to do is show you, I'll tell you where the link is in my description to go get TradingView for free. Please use that link. I do get credit for that, for all the free people. I mean, I can show you here. Referral friends. I get small credits for free referrals. Then when people pay, I actually get bigger credits for paid people. But for free referrals, it does give me small amounts. Once I get certain amounts of credit, I can use that towards. Actually, I have to get to a certain level to use it for a full monthly payment. So I've only used it a couple times to cover monthly payments, so it's actually worked out nice. But I've had this for a couple years. But then I'll walk you through and show you all the indicators, how to set up all these different indicators I'm using. So basically, I'm going to walk you through the whole thing of setting up what I have, the values of what I have, so that way you can pause it, start it, and do all that stuff. The only way I can get the code to Market Cipher B off of here and paste it would have to be in Discord. It won't let me put that in description. That's pretty big code for Market Cipher A and B. Everything else, I can explain it. You can pause it. You can change yours the same way. But like I say, once you learn a system like this, how you're using it, you will start nitpicking it, and you'll start seeing ways of doing your own little thing like I have that works for you. But yeah, I'll definitely get that going. It's going to take some time. A long video like that gets hard, especially when you got a sore throat. So I will definitely try to get working on that. And I got to find a day the wife don't have kids here, because I don't like doing retakes and chopping up videos, you know, stopping and starting. So it kind of, once I start a video, I roll right through the whole thing. I don't do retakes. You get all my mistakes, you get everything I make. I mean, I'm not going to try to make it look like I'm some professional editor, you know, awesome YouTuber. We all make our mistakes, and I just let it roll, man, and I get through it all. So I'll get it out there. I will. So I know a lot of people are itching for it. I guess the other thing that I'm not really itching for about doing that is there going to be other people who do way better charting or have different systems, and I'm going to catch a lot of ridicule from other people saying I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing that wrong, you need to do it this way, you need to use this, you need to use that, you're an idiot. I can see all the comments coming in. So, but everybody does it differently. So all that stuff playing in the back of my head, also kind of like, do I really want to do this and take the heat for it? But I'll get it done. Yeah, we'll get it done and get it out there. Apologize it's taking so long. Like I said, as the channel is growing, other things pop up, causes issues. So we got the monetization, we got the super chats, we got the emoji stickers, we got membership set up, badges set up. So that was an ordeal. It's all done. So awesome to have that. It's kind of like a congratulations to you guys for helping get it there. So I do appreciate it. It's been a ride. So, not looking too awfully bad. KNC took out Ape and OGN on top. Wow, what's going on here? Wow. Ape definitely had a nice pullback. GLM is moving up. I was playing with that a little bit last night too. I was charting it. Not looking the hottest, but everything is under except for LMSA. Civic having a little pullback. The OGN, come on baby, pump, get up there to the next one. KNC is trying to fight through that. So you see how this pulled back, crossed through it, got on top of it again. So all we can hope for is it to pump back through it. Hang on, I'll be right back. I keep hearing some noise out here. Yep. They didn't close the screen door when they brought the child this morning, so it's out there banging all over. Some people are raising the barn, don't know how to close the doors behind them when they leave. We fixed that banging noise. We just got it lashed up. Oh, definitely need some pumpage. Come on, get up there. Give us a 20% coin. We need double digits today. Not too many double digits. Hey, you making a turnaround? This looks like it's trying to suck it back up for 15 minutes. Yeah, see the little dippy doos. Little red dot trying to curl back around. So it's trying to keep from crossing right here. It came down, flattened out. They could come right back off that very easily. OGN, you're fighting for survival. Better get it moving. There you go. Who's going to be the first one at 10% this morning? It's a race. It's a three-way tie. Coming around the backstretch, we have OGN in the lead, KNC in second, and Ape on their tail. I have a little fun sometimes with this stuff. Come on, that's rock and roll. Who's getting 10%? OGN, get it. You only need 9% more to double digit today. 0.9%. Not seeing much more down here moving. Soul just poked up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of green coming out of the red. Right. A little bit of movement. A lot of coins in the red. Oh, there's our 10%. There you go. I knew we could get a double digit today eventually. I think Ape was in the double digit first. So it pulled back out of the lead because it was up $17. It was in double digit for a bit. Boy, our live stream charts are looking horrible up there. Rep, ASM, AVT, they got them dead candles. Wow. Might have to kill the stream today and go through the computer and re-update everything. That stream has now been currently running about 4 days straight now. And I think my monetization is getting loaded down. So it's not getting as many ads out. It's not covering its costs. I say that. So we'll definitely work on getting that rebooted this afternoon. Get the computer updated. I might have to kill the computer for a little bit. I did get me some cans of air. I need to blow the dust off this thing. And do not want to do that while the computer is live. Nothing worse than shorting out your computer. So definitely needs a dust job. It's looking pretty horrible. So yes, it's been a very slow morning. Things aren't producing like you'd like for them to. There we go. Nice little cross under on the 15-minute. Things are tightening up. Look at KNC. Got a green dot. Looks like it's about ready to pounce off the 15 here. How's the 24 look? Horrible. 30? Horrible. 45. It's okay. The 1 hour, they're about the same. How about the 3 hour? 3 hour looks like the 15-minute. It's pushing up. So I like the 3 hour and 15 minutes. Looks great. So, but I say all the other time frames kind of contradict what's going on in the 3 hour and the 15-minute. So we're just going to be a short pump. Probably get back up to here, pull back down. Need to get the 30-minute and the 1 hours cleaned up. They'll catch up eventually. So when I go through the time frames, if I can go 15, 30, 45, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and they all are showing it's pushing up, I mean that's awesome. And then you got the signal here. It looks like it's about ready to cross. And as you go down the time frame, you know, to 1 hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, and you start seeing it cross as it crosses, and everything is down below. That's awesome. It's kind of what I was seeing this morning when I got up at OGN down here. All the time frames were showing it going up. So as it started to go up, yeah, I grabbed some. I knew I couldn't go wrong with it. I was just worried about if I was just going to get break even or if I was going to get into the profit. So slowly getting in the profit zone. To me, that from where I bought it to where it broke through covers my buy and sell fee on Coinbase Pro. And that's what you got to figure out, what your buy and sell fees are. So what was it? It was like 9 cents to buy it, probably about 15 cents to sell it. And you got to figure out how far it's got to move to make your profit. I like to overcalculate and then undercalculate. Actually, I missed a few of them here because it gave me so many different buy zones when I hit the buy button. So roughly about 34 cents to buy in. And if you make a nice profit, it's going to cost you about 45 cents to get out. Definitely know it's springtime in your area when you start hearing lawnmowers start up in the morning on the weekend. I think that's the first lawnmower I've heard this month. Well, actually, take that back. First of the month we had snow, and I heard snowblowers out there that sounded like lawnmowers. So, okay, everybody is pulling back. Bitcoin, why are you doing this to me? 15-minute Bitcoin pulling off the 200 moving average. 1 hour. Remember what we talked about, that red line I drew? Off of here and there, and this is all up there. It did wick down and touch it. Look at that, how they meet perfectly. The LMSA come up, pushed it, it came down, caught that line. And that was based off these two wicks right here. Nothing else really touched, and it came back down to it. So not bad, looking good. So this right here will determine that it is in a slow upward trend. It could break through this up at any time, and then what we'll do is we'll just taper off another line here to follow it as it goes. But yes, sir, got to get back up there. come down and scared everybody. Nobody likes being scared. See him pull back up now. Give some other people chances to make some moves, like SNX. Definitely trying to get in the game. Going to be on a smaller time frame game. The 1 hours and 3 hours aren't really making those big of efforts. Ooh, look at that check mark. Boom, boom, this check. It cut right through there, and this one's pointing down. So not looking the best on the 3 hour. But definitely getting loaded up. See how that check mark checked right there? This is all coming down. A few more candles. This could get loaded up. Get up here tight with the SR. This could curl back up here. I see this SNX could be a nice little pumper later today. A few more hours. See where I was charting it back in here. So not too far off its old lines. KNC back on the prowl. Pull back into the SR on the 3 hour. With a 30 minute. See, you got cap weighted there on the 30 minute. 1 hour. It's getting strangled. 15 minute. And it's getting boosted on the 15. So your earlier time frame is basically showing what's going to happen in your next time frame as time comes along. So this needs to go through here, get back under it, and then you'll have a couple time frames back to back showing the same. Definitely looking good for another run up. OGN trying to recover. There's a 15, there's a 24. There's your 30. See, everything's pushing up still. There's your 45. I don't see anything strangling it yet. 1 hour. And you get your 3 hour. See, everything is just, well, there's your SR on your 3 hour. The SR is chasing it up. So hopefully it gets a pump past that SR, and the SR cap weights here. This catches up and gives it another boost. That'll create some more pressure on the 3 hour to actually boost it more. So definitely looking good here. Nice check mark off the LMSA off the 200 moving average. Everything is looking prime right down here. Nothing's oversold. Definitely looking good. So that's why this coin to me looks the best so far. Because there's nothing trying to capitulate on any time frame. Everything is still pushing on every time frame. This is the only concern here. If this closes across before that gets right up to it or on top of it. But then I'd hope this would catch up and push it some more. So look for it to go sideways a little bit for an hour or so. Yeah. I think we can get up here. Get to the golden mark. If I hold it long enough, which I will. As long as it's above profit level, I'll hold it. KNC. Pushing up towards here. Might get up here and bounce off that. 521. Ape is definitely pulling back a little bit. Not as much as I thought it would, so the pullbacks are getting smaller. MLN making a move. See that? Were we looking at that on the 1 hour earlier? Yeah, see there? Got a lit candle, everything's compacted, pushing it up. Get to the SR. Got to get to that SR there. This could get going. Everything broke through back here. Green dot after the breakthrough, not before. So if the green dot would have been before and these would have been more of a simultaneously breakthrough, I would have said this would fly right through here. Right now, the way that broke out and the green dot's last after this breaking open here, this is going to be quite a bit of resistance, I think. So, but definitely on the move. Nice to see everything pushing up. Soul. See, Soul tightening up, getting there. See right here where it was way down here, it pushed up. Fought with that, finally broke through, came back and retested it. Now we're trying to get through the moving averages. Get to the next. Once you get through the moving averages, then you'll be at the next level, the SR, and then possibly this one up here. A lot more green coins. Yeah, a lot more green coming about. I think Bitcoin finally is going to turn around and let things fly a little bit today. A lot of things are definitely looking good this morning. So let's see what time it is. It is 7:42. So we will give this about another 18 minutes. At the top of the hour, we will kill the live stream. And we'll have our coin of the day for our other stream. And our other stream runs 24/7. So please, if you're not a subscriber, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, click on the notification bell. That way you get notified when I do coin reviews, when I go live. It lets you know everything my channel is doing. That way, you know, hopefully I don't drive you crazy. But every subscriber counts. It's nice to have people subscribe. Good morning, Brian. How you doing? Wild, man. I don't know about wild. I'm feeling pretty beat today. Got me a little sore throat and a little cough this morning, so definitely not feeling the best. But we're getting there. Getting through it. Gotta nurture my sore throat here. Maybe this afternoon I'll get this video done. Work on the thumbnail. I know a lot of people have been asking for a review on Maple. It's not a small cap coin, so I'm going to try to get Maple done. But my small cap that was next on the list, I'll have to pull it up here. That one done. I finished that one last night. Aventus has already been done, so I'm not going to redo it. That was next on the list. So the next one is Suku. It's a $26 million market cap. I'm going from the lowest market cap up. So Suku will be my next one pumping out. Hopefully I can get that out today. And I'll try to see if I can cover Maple. And then tomorrow, Sunday, see about getting the chart thing done for everybody on Sunday. Definitely trying to pump out coins for everybody, or pump out videos, get these covered. Tell Misty I said hi. Haven't heard from her in a while either, but I don't get on Facebook anymore. I've gotten so sick of Facebook, I don't even respond, look at it. I don't do nothing on there. So I'm surprised I even kept it on my phone. I think the only reason I keep it on my phone is so people know I'm not dead yet. I don't Facebook anymore. I just don't have the patience for it. I have enough problems of my own. I don't need to live everybody else's. That's pretty much the best way to put it about Facebook. everybody on Facebook is either doing 100 times better than what they're really doing, or they're doing 100 times worse than what they're really doing. It's either a great sob story, or it's a great dream story. So it's like competing with the Kardashians. I don't. Facebook has gotten too much drama, so I stay off of it. Come on, let's get some pumpage. Boring morning. I wasn't too boring, but had better mornings. So, as we watch the paint dry, the morning is finalizing itself down to who's going to be the coin of the day. I need to compete. Nope, I'm not into that. I am who I am. Accept me how I am. No competition. I lost that years ago. People like me the way I am, or they don't. So, who is going to be on the top of the tree? Yeah, we got a little bit of time here. I am going to take a water break. I'll be right back in like 1 minute. So, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Had to rush around the house, go get some more coffee, take my little water break, and yeah, sorry, I was busy, so I didn't answer, and I'll get back with you. So let's scroll down this list. I'm not going to refresh it. We're going to scroll down and see what's going on here. Highcoin making a little move out of there. Looking typical on the 1 hour like everybody else. Everything's up above it, trying to build some pressure. GTC, I think I just did a video about the other day. Definitely try to do the same thing, get back up here. So nothing looking too awfully explosive or going to explode, other than our few leaders at the top are looking really good earlier. Our Riley, I thought I seen a little difference in there. I thought it might be showing something good, so we got a little check mark. No, it's not a double cross. Close. But we're still under here, trying to load up the EMAs, getting a little push here. So I still got past the SR, still got the rest of these to deal with here on the 1 hour. So if you go to the 3 hour and look at the larger term frame, it's still spread apart. So the 15-minute might give you an idea of what might be happening here. So the 15 minutes all wadded up, trying to push through. Got a blue diamond. So if that 15-minute can push this, and see you got to cross, not simultaneously, but damn close with the green dot. So 15-minute could give us a nice little push. 5 minutes left of it might get rejected. If we can get on top of this and close, you can get up here. So go to 24. Same thing on 24, getting a little push. And there's your cross on the 24. And a green dot. So 24 is not a bad time frame to get across. So we got to get past the SR and the 100 moving average. So could we get past the 1570? Possibly. Volume is starting to taper a little bit, looks like. It doesn't mean it can't keep growing. So Riley making a little bit of move out of here. Still holding a 0, the red. It was green, so keep an eye on it. It's kind of in between iffies right now. The 5 and 15 and 24 look good, but once you get into the 30 to 1 hour and 3 hours, it's getting held down. So it tells me it's fighting right in this area. So WCGF is definitely, it's been fighting for over a week now. WCGF is doing very well. For over a week, it's been doing very decent. So same thing, 24 push up. Look at the 15, probably got the same. So go to 45. 45, not too bad. But when you get to the 1 hour, you see how things are pushing down. This is the only thing pushing up. Everything's at the side like a vacuum cleaner sucking on it, holding it down. So the 1 hour, the 3 hour, everything's way up here. So everything is pushing to get reset on the 3 hour. So definitely slowly keep an eye on these. So there's a 3 hour, 2 hour, there's a cross. Nope. Oh my god, my throat. 1 hour. And not quite simultaneously, green dot a little before and at the same time there. So definitely try to get a reset here. Got a cross on the 1 hour. Got 2 minutes left for a new candle. So if this candle can close up here at the 100 moving average above this SR, get that SR to go sideways underneath it, I think WCFG would make a good pump for the upward side and start moving up today. Nice volume, really. So definitely trying to get there. I think it's almost there. So the next candle will prove itself if it can pump up into this here and start going. If not, it could pump up, get a little green, then turn on and come back. So your next 1 hour candle is going to mean a lot, starting in about 2 minutes. And that's going to be us at the top of the hour. So definitely got a lot of changes being made on this hour here. Play, nah, not so much. It's just barely off there, 0.5%. So a lot of these are doing about the same thing. Envy's up a buck here, went from 258 something to 260 and some change. Anymore after doing this show every morning, I'm starting to get to know these coins inside and out by how much they're worth and where they're moving. And so I've seen, I kind of remember which ones already pumped and are retracing versus the ones that have been retracing and now starting to pump. It's kind of a rotational cycle. And then you get some of those coins that will run for 2-3 days straight. AVT back up to 241, making a comeback. I said AVT would make a turn later this afternoon. That's the 1 hour. Got to cross at the 1 hour, then a green dot. Not bad. Still got everything sucking off the side of it. Got to fight all these guys up here. And the 3 hour, yeah, it's got a lot of work on the 3 hour. But you get to the 24-minute time frame, it looks like all the other ones that are just barely pumping. 15 minutes, same way. So yeah, the 1 hour is definitely the one to keep an eye on today. And 6 seconds left of the 1 hour. So we will refresh this as soon as these candles pop a new candle. And we'll see who's going to be the coin of the day for the live stream that's going to run for the rest of the day, and 24/7 live streamer. And it takes forever to get a new candle. Look at that. Oh, that one got a new candle. Okay. So refresh. It looks like KNC is going to outdo OGN. Bummer. I wanted OGN up there so I could keep an eye on it today. So coin of the day, OGN, got a red dot. Look like it's so. So KNC is definitely, keep an eye on it, because $6.01 will be all-time high. If we break that, we get into price discovery. So it'd be nice to have it on there, I guess, for the day. See if it's going to go into price discovery. So I want to thank everybody for coming here and hanging out with me. Please, like I said, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If not, at least subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody. And come hang out in the live streams. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you on Sunday. But Sunday, I don't start at 5 a.m. Sunday is my day to sleep in. We do Sunday when I wake up, and if I feel like crap tomorrow, I might not do it. So we'll have to see. But if you have the notification bell clicked, you'll get notified if I do go live on Sunday. If not, we'll see you Monday at 5 a.m. So been trying to do this every Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. Sunday is random day. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Happy trading. Be safe. Don't get wrecked out there. Keep your eyes on Bitcoin. He's the number one you got to watch. He starts taking a dive, everybody starts taking a dive. So other than that, you guys have a wonderful rest